The first priority for our police department is competitive compensation for all police department employees. Civil unrest, defund the police movements have resulted in recruitment and retention challenges for police departments all across America, and we're no exception. In this county alone, we have 20 police departments that we are competing with for a very limited hiring pool. I've been here for 27 years, and in those 27 years, we used to have testing processes for police officers where we had 100 or 200 candidates for 3 jobs. Now we're lucky if we get 1 dozen or maybe 2 dozen for those same 3 jobs, which is extremely challenging. I've been witness to the difference in staffing levels when we're competitive with wages versus when we're not competitive with wages. And I can tell you that a fully staffed police department is key to quicker response times, lower crime rates, and just overall better services for our residents. Our second priority has to do with our fleet. A police officer's vehicle is probably one of the most important pieces of equipment that they have. It is a mobile office. It allows them to respond to calls for service quicker and more efficiently, provides them shelter, and allows them to store life-saving equipment like AEDs, breaching tools, first aid kits, etc. Our fleet, 60% of it was purchased prior to 2017, and it's largely comprised of a vehicle called the Chevy Impala. Now those Chevy Impalas, they're small, they're cramped. When we hire taller individuals or larger individual officers and we place them into these Impalas, it's extremely difficult with all the equipment that they have on them, the body cameras, the body armor, the tools of their daily job on their vest, to get in and out of this vehicle because the vehicles ride so low to where maybe a Ford hybrid does not. It's higher to get in and out of the vehicle. It's a cramped workspace with the cage behind them. So it's just very uncomfortable. Our animal services division prior to 2008 they were staffed with 9 full-time employees. In the recession of 2008, they lost one of those employees. They've been staffed with 8 ever since that time. Now they've been able to keep up with the calls for service until right around 2018. In 2018, we responded to roughly 2,700 calls for service that year. And in 2021, we responded to just over 6,000 calls for service. It's a huge uptick, right? You can imagine that this has resulted in lower response times, decreased services, and less proactive patrols of our trails, parks, and watersheds, which is extremely important. We feel that if we can add an additional animal services officer, that will allow us to restore those services to what our residents are accustomed to in Missouri.